Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. Today's video, Great League is back, which means you guys are looking for a team to spam. And honestly, I tried multiple teams. I tried a couple different codes, and the one I ended up using and having more comfortable, not the one you guys see with the Venusaur. I actually tried to do something different, and I ended up using Lantern because I saw so many Pelippers and Steel teams. So I'm like, you know what? If everyone is forcing me to use Lantern, I am gonna use the Lantern. So in this matchup here, we had a decent lead into that Pokemon, and then they swap Pelipper, we swap Lantern. Opponent is doing couple fast moves, and then the top left. Triple weak to Lantern again. That's why we're using Lantern. Lantern is actually very, very decent in the current meta. Why? There is so many Pelippers, there is so many Gligar, so that's why we're running Water Gun. Okay, another Pelipper lead. So in this matchup, I'm just gonna swap out. Usually I try to catch, but I didn't go for the catch in this specific matchup. So what's gonna happen now? Well, opponent, I don't know if the opponent is lagging or the opponent is intentionally doing that. Okay, let me lower the volume. So here, I know I live a focus blast, so there is no point of shielding. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just going straight body slam at this point. And I don't know if the opponent is, the opponent is supposed to be on the move or they just get to the move. I cannot tell. So we were able to flip swap because we are so loaded on energy. So now we can just go Lantern and have a better alignment, and see, that's why you run Lantern. Opponent is just running Pelipper double Steel. And here I queued into a Pokemon I've never seen and I don't know about, and I don't know the moveset as well. I see some fighting fast move coming in, and it turns out it's Wing Attack. So I don't know the charge move, so I'm expecting some liquidation. That was an aerial ace. Okay. Leafy in chat says it learns close combat, so that was a dump shield. But now opponent swapped into the Deoxys defense, and Gligar has a very decent matchup against the Deoxys defense. So what do we do here? I am not gonna shield. I know that I live the next one as well, which means I can bank or just throw this as well, so it doesn't matter that much. And at this point, I think we will simul KO. It was a simul KO. So now Gligar took down a Pokemon and a half, and he grabbed a shield as well. So I went to the fish after, because I'm expecting them to bring that flying, dancing duck. And we shielded a close combat. Now they have another one. And it seems that this Pokemon is attack weighted, like looking at the fast move damage. And they have a Dugong in the back. Another reason why you should be running Lantern. Lantern is actually way better than it's supposed to be. I was trying to catch on 5 because I'm expecting them to drill run on 5, which they did. Now they have no play in this game, and we take that game. And that was a nice 4-1 set. Moving into the next game, we have a Gligar Mir. So how do I play the Gligar? Gligar Mir is so IV dependent. If they have a bad IV, you easily win if you have a good IV. So opponent is caught on Lickitung. So what's the ideal play? I'm just gonna throw another one, because if you look at this team, I don't have a Lickitung answer. So now I do have a Lickitung answer, which since the Lickitung is not full HP anymore, so I'm gonna use my own Lickitung. And again, if you don't have a Lickitung, you can use Umbreon. I'm saying it again. If you don't have a Lickitung, you can use Umbreon. You're going to struggle more against Azu, but you can just stay in if they lead Azu. It's not as comfortable of a matchup, or nearly close, but you don't have a Lickitung, remember. So I threw Power Whip here for some reason, and I think this is not the greatest idea, but I was trying to just chip them as much as I can to put them in on aerial ace range. And now we see that the opponent also is running Lantern. And they call the bait, which is pretty good for them. So now they are in a way more comfortable situation than me. So what I'm going to do now, I have to bait again. Remember, if they call it the first, there is no way they call the second, right? So what I'm going to do after, I'm going to shield, because I'm going to expect them to not bait. Okay, you didn't shield the answer. Yes, I know. I'm going straight Surf because I want them to throw their energy. And now I know that I might live a Surf. I know that I might. Wow, nice Okay, so we get to the body slam here, which is actually decent enough, and I slightly undershot just to get that one wing attack lead, because I know that they were on like 6, so they need 4. So I needed to get one extra wing attack, which I did, so I ended up winning the game. Gligar into Deoxys defense. This is a huge lead for Gligar. Gligar just destroyed Deoxys defense. You don't even need the Night Slash, because their fast move is resisted. Okay, they swap into Lickitung. What do I do? If you use Umbreon instead of Licky, you just go Umbreon. Since we're not using Umbreon, I'm just gonna try to catch, but opponent did not throw. But now it's easier for me to beat this Lickitung. Since we chipped, we can just go to Licky, and now remember, I did 6, which means by the time I get to the body slam, they will have a body slam. That's how you keep up with energy without even the need to count. So 6 wing attacks equal 1 body slam. So see, whenever I'm close to my body slam, they will have a move. So that's how you measure it. So look, I'm gonna overfarm. Right before I'm getting to the body slam, I'm gonna throw, because that means they are about to get to the move, and they faint with it. So now they will bring the Deoxys defense back, and I'm gonna chip them, honestly. I don't mind this. Like, yeah, they will farm me down, but it's not the worst. An opponent caught on a Mandibuzz. I don't have a Spark Lantern, but I think this should be a good matchup regardless. Well, because I have fast move pressure, they don't. I can tank a move. If they tank a move, I can fast move them down. So what's the plan now? The plan is basically I'm gonna build to the Thunderbolt and then keep baiting. I cannot afford nuking, because if they shield a nuke, they can flip the Steam, but they don't have, they have Snarl, not Aerial Ace, it's Slash. There was a visual glitch there, and I ended up losing like 1 water gun, because I threw on 4, which is supposed to be fine timing, and somehow that 4 became 6 for some reason. Opponent was trying to catch, and then I swapped and threw my move, and now we have 2 shields. So what's the play now? The play is just I'm gonna wing attack all the way down, and I'm gonna shield this one, and the next one will do nothing. So what do? Wing attack down. Okay, we're not throwing anything. Opponent realized that they have no play in this scenario, so they decided to top left. Moving into the next game, we have a Gligar into Medi. This is a scuffed matchup for both, so opponent swap into Lickitung. As I said, we don't have a Lickitung answer on this team. So what's the plan? Stay in, throw the dig, and then go to your own Lickitung. This actually makes me want to run Umbreon, to be honest. So I swapped right when they threw the body slam, so that's how you keep track on energy again. Look at your Lickitung, and whenever I'm close to the body slam, that means they just get to the body slam. See, 1 lick behind. Opponent is swapped back, so I'm not in a bad situation, because this means that they are now in Aerial Ace range. I don't have the Aerial Ace, so I'm just gonna swap, and I think I should be swapping to Lantern, not to Gligar, because they will just grab a shield now. I decided to double shield here, but yeah, if I went Lantern, I could have just water gun all the way down, by the way. So it's like 3 against 2 now, so hopefully we can still clutch this, and it's a Gligar. Well, to be honest, it wasn't a bad idea to go Gligar and save my own Lantern for this Gligar later. So they still have to throw like their energy here. And I was trying for to catch, and we did get the catch. So now the play, we go Lantern because we live the dig. Dig doesn't do that much damage. They lived that. That's annoying. Now the play actually is just to farm me down, but they decided to throw, which actually gave me a chance to win this game. So now my play is just water gun all the way down. Don't throw anything. This is supposed to be a dig. It does like 55%, but there is no chance they will get to another one. So that was a good game. Moving into the next one, we have a Gligar into Medi. They swapped into Sableye, so I'm just gonna try to catch, and I'm sure I clicked the swap, but we didn't end up catching. But to be honest, I don't mind saving the energy, because now they are in Power Whip plus a bunch of licks and range, which is actually decent. Like, look at this. I'm gonna throw the Power Whip and then lick all the way down, and this is like some lick down range, which I was able to. So now the lick down is gonna put the Medi in 1 Aerial Ace range. Opponent catch on Azu. So here's the thing. If the opponent catch your move like this, don't insta-swap to your hard counter. Don't do that. That's like a non-ideal play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Get the energy back and then swap. Gligar wins CMP against Medi. So bank a move again and then swap. So see, I'm going to get to the move and try to catch. The opponent didn't end up throwing, but this is not the worst, because now I know that this Lantern is going to put Azu in a very uncomfortable situation. I threw there on CMP. It's not the greatest play. You're not supposed to throw on CMP. What if the opponent didn't throw? That's always the question. Well, in my situation, they did throw. So I know if this is Psychic, I can still live this. And this Surf is supposed to KO. Okay, they decide to no shield. Now, I did one wing attack and throw. And I know that they cannot bank 2 Ice Beams. So the moment they throw an Ice Beam, that means they need to do 1 more bubble after if they were at 100. So look at this. Gligar taking down the Azu. No cares. Okay, moving to the next one. We have Gligar into Stunfisk. This is an amazing lead, actually. So Rock Slide is not resisted. It's a neutral. And it doesn't do that much. Look at that. Almost no damage. I was aware that the opponent is going to catch, but I'm here just staying in. I need to catch a Shadow Ball. I don't know why I'm throwing. I think I was just talking to chat in general, so this is not ideal. The ideal play is just to swap there. I am sure I was trying to swap, but somehow ended up going over by 1. Because I was expecting the opponent to do 1 over, but they didn't. So it was like, ended up, put me in a very awkward situation. I'm sure the opponent was trying to bait out some Spark Lantern and stuff, which means they are weak to Lantern in the back. But now, I don't care. I'm just going to throw these Power Whips. I know that I still live EQ because of the nerf. If EQ wasn't nerfed, I die there because we're debuffed. So what's going to happen now? We're just going to throw this and then go to Lantern and then swap once they have the EQ, catch the EQ on a Gligar, and this is supposed to be a game-winning play. And as you guys can see, we won. Moving to the next one, A/, horrible lead. How do we play this? Because people said okay, can you stop being weak to A/? I'm like guys, I can win some A/ games. So in this matchup, we basically have 2 answers to A/. Now people will be like, oh, Lantern is not A/ answer. It's actually an A/ answer. So against A/, again, you save swap to Licky. Opponent brought back Cresselia. This is actually not a bad matchup for Cresselia now, because I am in 1 move range, which means they can flip this. But I am not going to allow them to flip this. I don't need to shield this, but remember, Psycho Cut doesn't do that much. I was expecting, yeah, Future Sight KOs, Moonblast doesn't KO. Just so just to be sure. I threw that on CMP. I don't know whether it was intentional or non-intentional, but it's a CMP. Now, what's the play here? Well, I can just no shield and then go and wing attack them all the way down. We don't throw anything. They threw the Grass Knot here. Didn't do that much. Okay. And they bring back the Azu. I ended up Boomer swapping for some reason. But honestly, I can just shield here. And grab the shield back. So that's the reason why I threw here. Because I need to get the shield back. And I live this move. And all I need to do at this point is to put them in dig range. So I am supposed to get to this Thunderbolt, which we did. So now they still have to throw a move. They cannot bubble me down. So remember, the moment they throw an Ice Beam, that means they need to do 1 more fast move. So I'm gonna go and do 1 fast move, then Aerial Ace, then just spam the Aerial Ace after. See? Hard counter in the lead. We were still able to make a comeback. How? Manage your energy well. Just manage your energy well. Now someone's like, oh, that wasn't a hard counter lead. Like, yeah, sure. A/ lose to Gligar. So again, they swap into Licky. Same scenario. You have to throw a move. And then try to catch on your own Licky. So that Licky is almost half HP. My Licky is almost full HP. Yes, they threw a move. But hey, I should win the mirror. So me throwing the dig is like a guarantee that I will be winning the swap. At this point, just spamming these body slams, and I'm gonna throw the next one because I know that doesn't KO. But what I will know is that I can lick down after and save some energy to throw it on whatever they bring back again. I'm just gonna commit here. We ended up getting the lick down. They brought the Medi back. So this body slam again is gonna help put this Medi in an aerial ace range. An opponent again insta through, which I wasn't expecting. And then I overfarmed by one, then through. An opponent ended up catching an aerial ace on a spark lantern. So I'm gonna bait him here. Shut up, Howie. I tried to catch, but opponent was actually very patient. Like, this person here is playing extremely well. They caught 2 moves so far. They were patient, and they anticipated my swap, and they holded on their energy. If you think the opponent's gonna swap, hold on your energy. Shielding baits doesn't mean like you're gonna lose the game. No, what make you lose the game is what I did there, throwing, and then ended up catching my moves on a Pokemon that resists that. I'm just gonna throw this Thunderbolt, and look at that. Opponent did actually a good play by under charging and make sure that they lose the swap so they can get the counter in, because look at this. I'm literally 1 fast move away from on my Gligar, so I swapped. Sorry, I was 2, they are 1. So if I am faster on swap, I could have just won the game, but the opponent was on top of that. So that was a massively well played by them. And yeah, if you are watching this video, well played, sir. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video, and I do believe that this is the best team currently, and most people are running as well. So yeah, I won't claim that I made this team. It was just a very popular core, which is the Gligar Lickitung, and I was forced to use Lantern because it was the only Pokemon that could beat most of the stuff that I was seeing in the meta. So yeah, feel free to use this team and let me know in the comment section below how did you go with it, whether you like it or not. So I will make sure to make more Great League teams, because I feel like Great League team still has some potential for some different codes that I will be featuring. And again, if you want to feature your battles on this channel, make sure to use the link below. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and good luck with your battles. See you in the next one. Peace.